livid. And I just know that Leanne had so much more to give.
I can't believe he's just done that as well. I actually can't believe he's just done that. I honestly don't get it. Like, I'm actually so shocked. I'm so shocked. The fact that we've actually spent like 2 weeks together and you've actually just done that is so mad. Yeah. You've got rid of me now, so there's no one.
It wasn't a case of getting rid of you.
I feel like it was.
I feel like Sophie's journey is not ended.
But mine has.
But I didn't want that decision to be on my hands. If I had to pick in that moment, which I did, I picked Sophie, and I can't go back on that now.
That decision is mad, completely.
It's not worked out between me and you, but I have seen a growth. I feel like your time in here won't be forgotten. I've definitely seen a lot of qualities in you. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, I just feel like this is waffle. This is actually waffle. Like, I'm sorry, but it's not making sense.
Right, in that case, let me just leave it as that then. Let me just leave it as that.
I just feel like I can't even look at you the same.
Why did we lose?
I feel happy to be here, happy to be saved by Mike. Just grateful, really.
Hearing Sophie fighting so hard to stay in the villa is confusing me somewhat. All I can go on is if I was in her position and I knew Callum was on the outside, I would kind of see it as my time being up. So why would you be trying to stay? Are you, like, done with Connor?
This is the thing. Obviously, if I think that if someone walks in and I think that I would have a better connection with them than I would Connor, then I could possibly get to know them. But until that happens, or even if that happens, I'm just going to enjoy whatever time I have left in here. I'm just going to go with the flow.
I would have felt terrible seeing Demi go, because I would have felt like she hasn't even started her journey compared to you, who has kind of started it, got what you wanted. I would have felt bad on Naz, if Naz...
But Naz was never forced into a decision.
I just thought I needed to probably have a chat because I just can't stand this any longer, this tension. It's just, it's not nice.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, like, last night got a bit, you know...
It was just hot in the air, and, you know, if I'm totally honest, like, I am really sorry for the way that you feel about that situation, because I never intentionally went out my way to upset you.
Cal, come on. Sneak off. Nah, not you, son, not you. You stay posted up. Let somebody else do the work for you.
I just feel like the decision that I made, like, it just had to be done for me, and I didn't want to do it intentionally to upset you, but if I had have picked Connor with a G, like, that would have left me miserable.
But you need to understand where I'm coming from, especially now this has happened twice. It was just, I felt like, you know, like, you could have probably handled it in a different way, you know, so no one would have got upset.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go peek, innit?
Go peek,
yeah, I'm going to go.
All I just want to make clear is that, yes, I'm in a couple with him, but you two feel free to get to know each other. Like, that's got nothing to do with me. I know I'm coupled up, but, like, you two are totally, like, I can't say nothing about that. Like,
she's sensitive.
Sorry. Wait, shut the fuck up. Would this have happened with, like, another girl in this villa? Are you just kind of taking my kindness for weakness? I don't know, because ever since you've come into this villa, I've been good to you at the end of the day, and I felt like you went behind my back a little bit.
Absolutely not. I think if you were so curious as to who that I was going to pick, you could have said, oh, who are you considering picking?
But
rather
we did.
than me having to...
No, that's fine, but we did.
Can
like,
I just
we
finish
were all...
1 second?
No, I'm just talking a minute. You knew who you were picking,
I
right?
didn't.
OK, that's fine, but I know you knew deep down.
I thought it through so many times, and I thought, I don't need to think about if I'm going to hurt someone else. I need to do what's best for me.
Honestly, neither of them are going to back down.
I've apologised, so I'm not going to keep going through it.
OK, no, and that's the thing. I don't want to carry this on because it's boring me to death now. But what I'm saying is, I don't know why it's taken you so long to have a chat with me today, because it wouldn't have been awkward. All I wanted you to understand was why I was pissed off.
The tension upstairs was horrific last night. Now, if I had said that, that would have just went from 1 to 100.
That's
but
fine,
either
but-
way, it would.
Yeah.
The only thing that could have prepared you would you would have knew what you were going to say for Naz. That's the only thing that would have changed.
Okay, that's absolutely
Nothing
fine.
else.
It's just obviously, like, as time's gone on, I've learned, like, you're not a girl's girl, right? I'm completely different to you, and that's absolutely fine.
I've been in the villa 4 days.
Okay, but is the way you've carried on in this villa ever since you come in.
What's
Do you
that
see what I
supposed to
mean? You, like, any of us girls would have been open, right?
Do you think it'll be resolved? Does it sound like it looks heated again?
I have an interest in Luke T as well. I'm open to get to know him, and he's open to get to know me. And
you used to crack on. It's not my
yeah,
problem.
because I just think, like, you know, we all deserve a chance in here.
Of course, you've been in here 2 weeks. You've had many of opportunities, but you've not clicked with no one. That's not my fault. I've clicked with 2 people.
Did I just say it was your fault?
Not
so
once.
Why
I'm just saying that's not my fault.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
I'm
putting a
not
point
saying
across.
that's your fault, am I?
I never said that you did. I'm just saying it isn't my fault.
That's irrelevant. Okay. All I'm saying is, I don't know why it's taken you so long to pull me today to have a chat, right? And all I wanted you to do was just understand why I was pissed off, and then this needs to go no further.
Because maybe yesterday I didn't appreciate the way you handled the situation.
I didn't appreciate how you handled the situation. You handled it wrong. Understand why I got pissed off. You've done it to me twice, Rebecca, right?
That's not
Do you know
my
what?
problem.
I just think you're rude. You're not my type of girl, right? You carry on with what you're doing.
Yeah,
just stay out of my way.
Yeah, okay, I will stay out your way. Boring.
Yeah, you're boring me to death.
Oh my God,
With your
Shanice, you can
shit.
get to
Oh,
know
just
him.
shut
Like, it's not a
up.
problem. He's there.
Just be
Fucking hell.
My fault. You didn't have it. He didn't click with you. She's so rude.
You didn't click with him.
So rude.
No, but look at
No,
you
don't get upset.
I'm just getting angry. Don't cry.
Do you know what? A lot of girls would have risen to that and they would have been shouting like, oh, mess.
Exactly.
You're still composed.
Keep yourself so
You've
cool,
not
man.
been mad or anything.
Honestly, I just felt so frustrated. And the thing is with me, when I feel frustrated, I start crying and I can't help myself. It doesn't need to go this far. And I think if we spoke about this earlier, maybe it would have been a different outcome. But I don't even know what to say about it, to be honest.
I'm fucking coupled up with him. Like, yeah, and he's still in the fucking villa. Crack on and get to know him. Like,
I think she's just upset right now because she feels patronised, and apparently you said to her, like, it's not my fault you haven't clicked with anyone in the villa.
But it's
which
not.
I think that came out in a way which comes across rude to her, as if you're saying to her, like, it's not my fault you haven't clicked with anyone, like, you know, something's wrong with her.
well, that's probably just the way I've worded it. I might have worded it a little bit wrong.
And she is
but
upset about that, because that is, like, do you know what I mean?
I think she thought you was happy with Conor Vigi, so she backed off of that situation, which was absolutely fine. She thought you two were gonna do your thing, and she was gonna be left to be with Luke with a team.
And I think she was excited about
And-
that. She was
yeah.
excited to be in a couple.
And I've apologised for that, though. I've apologised for the way that she feels that I went about
Yeah.
it. There's nothing more that I can do. I'm in here to find love, like, and if it means that I have to upset someone, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm going to have to do.
But that's not her issue. She's literally, I think she feels hurt and disrespected. She's not got it in for you, and I think she just wants this tension to be resolved now. Shanice?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
See?
Are you stressed? Really? Talk to me then.
The last thing I wanted was to, like, fall out. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry, I'm like animation.
Sorry about this.
It's just like annoying because I didn't want that to happen. But she got like personal with me. Well, it's not my fault it was clicked with you in the villa. But that's pretty sensitive to me.
It's not.
Obviously, like, it's not been like easy for me. Do you know what I mean? It's just like
She didn't need to chuck that in there.
Do you want another cuddle?
Yeah.
Come on.
It's just shit, do you know what I mean?
because obviously like
It's not been ideal for me. And it's like, I don't know. My makeup looks like shit now. I'm gonna have to redo it.
Yeah, I think it looks quite good.
No.
I think
Don't stop lying to me.
it's hard in here. Like when you've got tension, you can feel like you don't know where to go. So I just tried to sort of be there for her, and I think it helped because she did have a smile on her face afterwards and sort of let out her emotions.
I just want to know, like, someone said that you feel like my feelings over the past 3 weeks haven't been genuine. Do you feel like that's true?
Yeah.
The thing is with me, like, everything I've said to you is not a lie. Like, I'm not coming here to lie to someone. Like, if I wanted to play it safe, I would have stayed with you, but I wouldn't have been true to myself. Like, I just don't want you to feel like everything I've said's a lie, because it's not. You know what I mean?
Well, I think you are a liar.
Listen, nothing I've said in the past 3 weeks has been a lie.
Okay.
Let's get that straight. Because I'm not coming here to play a game.
Okay.
If I were to play a game, I'd come here and I'd have stayed with you.
Molly said to me today that I know one Callum and she knows another. So if you can portray 2 different Callums...
This is the thing. This is what you're not understanding. This is what you're taking out of context. The way I was with you, I thought I'd give it time. This is what's made my decision. Do you know what I mean? The way I am with you and the way I was with Molly in the Casa Amor, that's clarified for me. It weren't working.
I'm really glad you've got clarity. You knew coming back, you knew for a fact that I wouldn't be standing down there with anyone else.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
3
You've
weeks
mugged me off, like, so bad.
Like, me and you have never had the conversation about being exclusive.
I'd never
moving
said
and
that we
stuff.
have, so stop putting words in my mouth.
I never said you
You're
did say that.
patronising me.
I'm not.
You are.
But this is
You're
the thing. Like,
you're
if
making
I
out
was
that
to say
thought we
we're
was-
exclusive,
I never
then
said
that'd be shut off to everyone.
But I
I'd
never
be shut
said
off
that.
to everyone. Obviously, like, I can't help the way I feel at the end of the day, and that's that. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but when I know that something ain't right, do you know what? I should have taken your actions rather than your words. But because I wanted to believe you,
Yeah,
I
I
took
thought
your
I'd give
words
it time.
instead.
I'd give it time.
Well, more for me, but
Well, but you kind of like throwing it all on me, saying like...
it is all on you.
Yeah, it's my decision, but you're kind of saying to me,
Like, I don't know,
if you had all these
this
signs and all this
conversation
worry...
isn't going to end
I know, but
in
you
a
had
very
all this
nice
sign
way,
and all
is
this
it?
worry. Yeah, but I don't want this. I'm trying to clear the air.
How are we going to clear the air? Tell me.
Because I'm trying to explain to you.
What, that I kind of misunderstood what we were?
No. I can't help the way I feel. You know what
I'm
I mean?
not asking you
I've
to.
gone with my heart,
I've
and that's
said
at
to
the end of the
Molly,
day.
I feel awkward now that I don't want her to have to feel like she has to, like, suppress you two. But it's awkward for me. I'm not having this conversation anymore. I'm not, but I'm not... Like, it's just fucking bullshit.
Every other guy who's in a couple has come down and they've went up to their missus or whatever and I've sat next to them. Me and you're sitting at the opposite side of the fire pit after I've just told the boys, oh, aye, it's going good. And then when you're asked about, oh, how's the couple going, you're going, it's all right. I never changed the way I was acting with you when Rebecca came in.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
You've definitely, like, it was just like the height of maturity in my eyes. The fact that 2 boys had come in and it was like you couldn't even look at me in the eyes when usually you cannot take your eyes off me.
I know, but I thought that's how I normally am. Like,
fuck off.
No.
That's not how you normally
No.
am. Every time
No.
I'm sitting on the beanbag, you come to the beanbag.
Yeah.
Every time I'm sitting on the couch, you come to the couch.
Just let me finish what I'm saying. Shh. Right.
Every time I'm lying sitting on the day bed, you come to the day bed.
Shush.
So that's not how you are.
Shush.
You come to
Shush.
me all the time. To me, that looked muggy. If you're not that arsed, cool. It's all right. Now get to know the other guys.
But I am asked.
Well, never acted like that, so...
Are you going?
I am going. I just can't be asked for this conversation. Like, that, to
Why
me,
not?
this just shows your age.
It shows my age.
It
Oh my
does show
days.
your
Oh my
age.
days. That pisses me off because I don't think it's that reason. And actually, I don't think it. I know it's not that reason.
Like to stick with Callum.
Feel.
I'm happy for Callum. Should have never trusted a scaffolder anyway. Woods and upwards, I suppose. Congrats, hun.
I can't believe he's done it. I knew it was coming. And now I've got to get rid of it.
You cannot let this affect you at all, Shauna.
Like, why can I never be the girl that they just do it for? I'm always that other girl. So annoying. But I have to put up with the shit and then they go off and be amazing for someone else. I don't even want to look at him like...
I am honestly gobsmacked.
How am I supposed to be in a bedroom with him?
You deserve so much better than that.
But I always go for these boys, always.
Claire!
That's a bit childish.
Let's just make this snappy.
Do you got anything to say? Basically, like, when I went into the villa, like, I said, like, as soon as we went in, I was like, oh, like, I'm not even bothered. Like, I don't even need to try and find someone. And then we had a couple of chats with Moa, and it just the thing, like, I'm not saying nothing with me and you was not good, because it was. Like, we was obviously good together, but there was just certain things like just like, I don't know what it is. It's just the way I felt about her, like within 2-3 days, was just like telling me like there's definitely like something missing with you. But that's not like nothing to do with you in a bad way. It's something to do with me, because I thought with you, like I was like out of touch with my emotional side. Like I didn't really like weren't like affectionate to you and stuff like that.
Hold my breath and count to 10.
As bad as it sounds like to you, she does make me happy.
That's right. My heart as 1,000 stars.
But I've not got nothing against you. I don't know if you hate me or anything, but
I felt like you was definitely forcing it because you thought I was a safety. And I think you would have known that there was something missing before you went into Casa Amor. And you would have maybe spoke to me about that. You never.
No, I don't want you to be upset though.
No, but
I want you to take this as like...
Don't like insult me.
I'm not insulting you.
Trying to like say you've done me a favour.
Well, it's just the way, at the end of the day, I can't help how I feel.
No, I don't know how I'm going to live in this villa now with that, because
I don't want you to feel uncomfortable though.
Well, how am I not going to feel uncomfortable? Because this wasn't just a coupling up for me. Like, I genuinely had feelings for you.
I'm not going to do things in front of your face,
But I
because
don't
that's not...
expect you to hold back because you're with her now, so that's that. It's just a bit shit for me.
I just want you to be happy.
I thought I was.
I don't want to ever make you feel...
I don't even want to talk about it, so I'm going to just start crying. I don't
I
really
don't ever
want
want to make you feel like shit, because that's not the case. It's just some things aren't meant to be. I don't ever want to make you feel like shit, because that's not the case. It's just some things aren't meant to be.
It's fine.
You sure you're going to be all right?
Watch me as my world burns down.